Welcome to Tantric Life. Chandrika here. Uh, we have yet another pick a card reading today, and the question is, what is my learning? So it could be with regard to a situation, with regard to a relationship, with regard to anything, right? Any kind of relationship, any kind of situation. So the question is, what is my learning? All right, we have three stacks here. So before we move on, the time and date posted in the video is when the video is posted is irrelevant. The day and time you get to see this or you get to listen to this message is the right time for you or meant to be for you to hear. Um, so okay, so let's move on. It's stack one, two, or three. Please choose either one, the first stack, or the second stack, or the third stack. Else, the crystals that you're drawn to. This is um, ruby, ruby rough crystal. This is synhalite. Right? You can't see the color. It's actually a bottle green. And then we have this little tiny sabrite, the green garnet. All right, so you can run your hands over this or stay quiet and look at these stacks and see which one do you resonate to, which stack do you resonate to, or which crystal do you resonate to, or what is the first crystal or stack that you're drawn to. That is the one that you pick. Don't think too much, but just feel your sensation or your vibration towards the stack, and you will know exactly which one it is. Remember, this is a general reading, so there will be different energies that would be trying to resonate with. So there will be multiple messages, could be multiple messages, or sometimes you might not even relate, or this message need not even be for you because it could be relating to some other energy. So please remember that. And if it doesn't, it means this message, whatever, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Simple as that. All right, you can pause to choose the stack while I move on. All right, pile number one. Or reverse, two reverse. Mm. Eight of Swords. I couldn't even see it, so small. All right, cool. So for people who picked pile number one or stack number one, what I see is I have two cards in reverse. One is the Empress and the other one is Eight of Swords, and then we have the Hermit 2 here. So, pardon me. What I see here is, okay, there's so many messages. For some, it could be you having issues with your mom, or there could be a lady whom you're having issues with. It could be your partner, and 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 you're trying to come out of this stuck mode, come out of this feeling or some block in your mind, and you're spending a lot of time with yourself. You're trying to get information um, from within, trying to spend some time. Or for some, it's you're feeling very lonely because the project that you just started is not going well, your business is not going too well. or your job, or the scene at your workplace or at home is not going too well, and so you are feeling very lonely. um, you're trying to figure out what exactly is happening, and you're trying to come out of this mode. Actually, it's something to do with your mind. It's a block in your mind, really, and you're trying to come out of this. You're really in the process of coming out, not really thinking, whether to come or not. No, you've taken a decision to come out of it, and wondering how, and you're feeling kind of lonely, and that's the feel I'm getting with this, with this. With the people, with the energies of stack one. So what is my learning? So your learning is truly to focus on what's working. Come out of this stuck feeling. Obviously, come out of this stuck feeling, and not to take what's happening. Like, you might have stuff that's not working, and that's exactly what's making you feel sad, making you feel lonely, and so on. However, please do not forget that there are so many things that's working for you, that's happening for you, that's being gifted to you, so many opportunities that are being placed in front of you. However, with so much running in your head with regard to this particular situation or this particular person, you're unable to see, you're unable to show your gratitude or express your gratitude. Instead, you're focusing so much on the stuff that's not working, and that's making you feel stuck, really. That's the reason. So, start showing. Your learning is to start showing gratitude, count on your blessings, and see how you can move out. This situation is definitely going to move. It's going to change, and to a very really really better one. However, you need to come out of this, and how you're going to come out of this? By counting on your blessings or showing your gratitude towards things that are really really working for you at this point in time. So that's the only way. That's your learning, to see, to see things that are working for you, to count your blessings, to show your gratitude. That's your learning here, clearly, very clearly. And 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 that's the only thing that's going to change the situation that you are in, and move on to, this is clearly a victory, right? So share your gratitude, or share your blessings, or your skills, or your talents, whatever that you have. If it's a situation with regard to your work, or even your innate talents, inherent talents, you can actually start sharing it with other people. So that's your learning, really. And it also could be that you might want to know how to, take some space for yourself, and enjoy your, time with yourself too. Because I see a message here. The goddess guidance card is boundaries, Ishtar. That's love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So please feel free to, if you wish to contemplate on something, and you wish to take some time to really sit back and write down your, the things that are working for you, or you wish to count your blessings, you want some space for yourselves, please feel free to express your need for some space with yourself. That would be very good for you to be assertive enough to not give away your energies off to people, but keep some for yourself. So you always need your account full, right? Before you deprive yourself of everything, you need to always have something to give. So and it's all within you. So uh, it's good for people who picked up this particular stack to, understand the value your own time, and learn to say no to others, and count your blessings, and express your gratitude to the universe, or the opportunities that are being presented, or to the people who are there for you. So this is what I have for pile number one. I hope it helped. All right, and until we meet next time, bye bye. So moving on to uh, stack number two, pile two. Let's see what we have. Um, number is queen, discs, oh, two queens. Okay. Mm, Run, my mind is running a blank. Let me see. Okay. So it's all moving happening. I wonder what's with movement. This is the second stack where movement is coming up. All right. Um, so what I see is with pile number two or something like crystal, I see the issue right now that you could be going through is in terms of decision making, maybe for some choosing between two ladies in your life or between two people in your lives, if you know it's because there could be any gender who's watching this. So picking between choosing between two people, for some, it's an issue with regard to your grounding, decision making, and your solar plexus, which means you're in a situation where you feel you're unable to understand which direction to go to, or which direction to go by, and uh, what to take a stand on. You could also be a little stubborn. People who picked up this card, I see that you could be a little hot-headed, or a little stubborn about something that is happening in your life and wouldn't want to take a decision or wouldn't want to let go even. So that could be the issues that I see. And your learning clearly is you're thinking so much about this that you're unable to sleep. So you're giving it so much importance that you're unable to sleep. And you're contemplating so much in the name of introspection. I think you're overdoing this, which is happen which wherein you're contemplating so much on this that you're unable to even rest. Your mind is unable to rest because of so much of thought or contemplation going into this situation, or this particular person. So the learning clearly is you probably could seek the help of the man in your life, somebody who's more matured. It could be your dad, it could be somebody who means well or who's always been a mentor for you. It could also be to stand your ground, take this experience as something that will go down your life experience, go down uh, as an experience that taught you, that will teach you in future to be who you are. It'll help it'll be like a wisdom that you have gained. This particular situation or experience would actually help you become more wise, will help you learn the lessons of your life, and this will actually make you to be literally mold you to be a person who can take any kind of challenges in future. This is also there's also a learning where it's I see that the spirit probably wants you to just move, even if it with a lot of passion, even if it means inconsistent, you don't know where you're going yet. Nevertheless, just take action, move. So basically the learning for people who picked up this particular stack is to stop thinking about the situation, instead understand and accept the fact that this is a situation that you're experiencing to make you a better human being, to make you a very wise person, make you a person who is very strong and can take, whatever comes, or understand and become a strong personality to understand and handle situations in future. And it will also it also helps you to understand, okay, I have a situation like this. I handle the situation, and while I handle the situation, I keep moving, right, with holding on to my passion, to my dream. I keep moving. So this is your learning in this particular situation that you're facing, of people who picked up this card. This is your learning. And yes, you already know, you're presented with the situation because you already know what you need to do. You clearly know what you need to do. Just trust your inner wisdom, because you already have this wisdom coming in. You probably are in the process of just assimilating. It's already there, you kind of know it, but you're just assimilating it into your system. So trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So this is awesome. So take action, yes, immediate action. However, you know what exactly is right. You don't have to go to anybody for counseling. You don't have to take anybody's advice. You just know what exactly you need to do. So that's your message for you, and that's your learning from the situation. I hope that it was useful for stack number 2. I'm wishing you the very best and meet you next time. So, bye bye. All right. Stack number 3, Seb, right? Let's see what's in here. Okay. Awesome. Okay, for people who picked pile number 3. Okay. Um. Okay, you had a lot of expectations from whatever situation, or from a person. You were looking forward to a lot of happiness, to really sit back and have fun and enjoy the experience. You were pretty naive. Also, you pretty new. This whole experience is new for you. However, right now, you're going through, um, like a dark night of the soul types, where you really do not know what's happening, right? You're feeling sad. You're feeling confused. You do not know what direction to take, what to even do with situations like this or people like this, right? So that's the situation I see out here for pile number 3. The learning for you is very, very, very simple. So you go ahead and I see wands, 2 wands right away, and it's an ace of wands here. So please go ahead and take initiatives. Do not wait for anybody. Take your initiative. You have all the resources around you. You do not have to worry. You have a magician here who uses the cup, pentacles, sword, and a wand. So he has everything out here. He has all the resources. He just needs to get to work, right? Get to it. And so, which means he has everything that's going for him, and he just needs to start using these resources and not really focus on what's sure enough doesn't know what's happening. However, please understand, for pile number 3, you have everything, all the resources around you, in spite of feeling this sense of confusion, this sense of something very secretive. Mm, you feel people are not revealing much to you. You don't know what's happening in the background. You are like, what the hell is happening? It's kind of, you have no clue what's happening, no hold over anything. You're like literally just going with the flow, and you're not really happy because that's not what you expected when you came in, or when you pardon me, in this situation. That's not what you expected from these people or the situation. So your learning totally is to you keep going on taking your initiative of whatever you wish to take. You have all the resources around you, and please go. And this situation could also be an opportunity for you to heal, an opportunity for you to excel in yourself, excel or show who you are, project yourself to this world. So you have all the resources that you want. You really have nothing to worry. And please go ahead and take the initiative as to what exactly you have in mind. It could be a business, it could be any project that you wish to take. You please go ahead and use these resources to become a star. Take initiative and become a star, literally a star, right? And do not have any inhibitions and capitalize. For some, the learning is capitalize on whatever is, be quick to take action when there is a situation presented. Make sure you quickly see how you can capitalize on that. If there is an opportunity presented, see how you can really benefit out of it. So because it's presented to you, so be sharp enough to use these resources. Use your communication to get your work going, or get your projects going, rolling by. And if you and messages, you could be a little sensitive because you're confused, you have no clue what's happening. It's like everything, you're up in the air, floating around, absolutely not understanding gravity. So if that's the case, then that could be the case. So in that case, you might be a little sensitive to what's happening around. If people are a little harsh, it could hurt you because you're thoroughly confused. For a fact, it's the moon here. So if that's the case, you have an advice card which says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. All right, if you cannot help the environment that you are in, if that's the case, or the people with whom you are in at this point in time, if that's the case, at least work with the food that you intake. See if you can do some yoga, or resort to some meditation. That could be very, very calming. Or you could even go out and spend some time in nature if you're a person who loves nature. So these could be some of the ways you could actually connect with yourself and start protecting or shielding yourself from anything that's very harsh around you. So definitely the learning is to go ahead and make use of the opportunities that are being presented to you, because that's your learning here. Make use of the resources and get your projects rolling and become a star. Simple as that, and very, very clear. All right. So I hope this reading was useful for pile number 3. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity and being here now. You have an awesome time until we meet again. Thank you.